All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the AI Crypto Combine. Essentially, this is a series where we will be looking at crypto projects, but using an AI model to essentially evaluate and score them and rank them in a very unbiased manner, and essentially just using a brain that is smarter than ours to look under the hood. And so as you can see, we're going to be evaluating each of these key projects on four key, basically, attributes, and it's going to be evaluated and weighted against a very scientific system that you can see here. You can basically take and replicate yourself. And so the reason that I'm putting this together is I've been in crypto for 8 years. And this is something that I wish I had like in 2017. I sold my company here. I wrote everything up and I wrote everything back down. And you can see 1,000 days of bag. The reason for that was because I only had degens to look up to. I was looking at these types of videos. I didn't know if they had bags that they were selling on their followers. I didn't know, it's just very emotional and it's not very smart, to be honest. And so what I wanted to do is put together an AI system to look at all of these crypto projects and basically do it in a way that's like totally unbiased, because the way we can prompt it is you can see under the hood and we can actually see what crypto projects are worth investing in or not. So the way that we're going to be following it is using Sam Altman's methodology in this talk right here, which is basically how to succeed in a startup. And I don't think there's anyone more qualified than him in the world to talk about how to succeed in a startup, because he just went and made ChatGPT. So let's get into the video and look at Starknet. Alrighty, here we are with Starknet. So what we're going to be doing is looking at four key aspects of this project, and this is basically the standard the standard framework that we're going to be using with AI. So we're going to be looking at the use case. Do they have a great idea? More importantly, do they have a great product that has product market fit? We're going to be looking at execution and adoption. So how effectively is the team actually executing on this idea? Is it being received by the market? Is it growing in users? What is the community like, and what is the team like? So without further ado, let's jump in. The first thing is we just want a general overview of the project. Since we're doing every single crypto project out there, we don't have time to go through and read every single white paper, right? We want a distilled overview, and then we have obviously a full answer here. But in summary, Starknet, it aims to make Ethereum more scalable, secure, and cost effective, allowing for a greater number of transactions to be processed efficiently. So boom, we have a good idea what it does. Where does it fit into in categories and subcategories? So it is obviously, it's a layer 2, it has smart contracts as well, and it is infrastructure. For this, we basically map out every single subcategory of crypto, and then get AI to define it, so we can see what is its competition, what area of the market is it competing in. So that is that's good to know. So let's jump into the actual analysis. So the first question is, does it really address a problem, a significant underexplored problem in the crypto ecosystem? We can see the grade came back with A+. So Starknet's approach to addressing the scalability issue in the Ethereum network is highly innovative and has the potential to significantly disrupt the current state of blockchain technology. The use of Stark proofs for off-chain transaction processing is a unique and necessary solution that addresses one of the most critical underexplored problems in the crypto ecosystem. So it's competing for the big cheese, right? It's trying to solve, really become that killer application if it can actually solve this stuff. So that's, we know where it's competing, and it got an A+ for its approach. So that's good to know. Unique selling proposition. So let's see how convincingly they communicate these innovations compared to existing solutions out there. So we can see here, overall they got A. Starknet presents its USP with clear and compelling communication, highlighting the significant advantages of Stark proofs over existing solutions in the blockchain space. The project effectively positions itself as a highly innovative and impactful player in the market. So that, again, top marks, or almost top marks. Moving on, let's check out the product. Does it have a functional and user-friendly product that meets market demands? Is the product technically feasible and scalable? So overall, we're seeing an A here. The functionality and user experience of Starknet's product are excellent, demonstrating high scalability and positive initial user feedback. The product meets market demands effectively and technically with a technically feasible and robust solution. So again, it's this is something to pay attention to if you think that Ethereum's scalability issue is something that needs to be solved. Obviously, we have Ethereum 2.0 that complicates things a little bit, but let's move on here. Target audience. Who are the target audience of this project, and how does the project tailor its features to meet their needs? So it's tailored its features effectively for dApp developers, Ethereum enthusiasts, and blockchain projects, evidenced by active user engagement and positive feedback on social media. So essentially, to answer these questions, what the AI is doing is it's going out and grabbing all of the information it can find on blogs, websites, updates, social media, everything, and then obviously using it to answer these questions. So it's a very, very robust framework. So overall, we have a scoring algorithm to give the use case for this project and overall grade. You can see here we got three A's and 1 A+, which overall constituted A+ for use case grade for Starknet. Moving on here, let's now take a look at the execution and adoption. So we know they have a good idea. Are they actually executing on it? So how effectively does the team execute on their vision, and is there agile and effective development and marketing? So let's see what the grade came back with. Came back with an A. Starknet demonstrates excellent execution on its vision and roadmap delivery. The team meets most milestones on time with substantial progress as shown by regular and detailed updates. Community feedback is highly positive, driven by frequent and transparent communication. So very good overall in the A. And of course we have, or we will at least, I'll put the full answers not there. Over here, ChatGPT, Starknet. I'll put all the answers from this. I'll actually even just grab the overall conversation here and paste that in. Put this in up the top. So anyone who wants this can come check it out. The link will be in the comments, in the description. And so yeah, overall for execution. Moving on to adoption. So they have a good idea. They're working through it effectively, demonstrating like updates transparently, everything like that. Is it actually getting users though? That is the question. So if we look over here, overall adoption. To do this, you can see these are the prompts. So if you ever want to come check out the prompt, but essentially for this, we're actually looking on chain. We're looking at holder growth, total active users, total transactions, all this sort of stuff that demonstrates that it's actually starting to get used. And you can see overall it got an A. Significant number of active users, reflects the project's successful strategy in gaining traction and expanding its user base in the crypto ecosystem. Boom. This is something that's definitely on my radar now at this point. Furthermore, we're looking at the community. So we, for essentially engagement, number one, and then sentiment, number two, is how we're kind of evaluating the overall community score. You can see here, excellent engagement, evidenced by high activities on both Twitter and Telegram. Strong community presence is indicative of robust user interest and active participation. Very, very good. And then I'm pretty sure this got A's overall as well. We can see here, overall grade was an A. So the community's loving it. Finally, let's look at the team. Basically we have two ways of looking at it. We have a non-LinkedIn method, and then we have a LinkedIn method. This is the prompt here. I think we do have the. just grab the team. Starknet demonstrated growth. I'll put the team, the total overall response. I think it'll be here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Oh no. We can actually do this right now then. So we want to understand, so I'm not sure if this was a plus, but we basically, all we got to do, again, you can grab these templates, you just grab it, copy it like this, paste it in there, and it's got like a super detailed prompt. You can see here that it's going to go out and it's going to analyze the team's background. It's going to find who they are, what their background is, you know, and basically how qualified they are. Look, it's like GPT 4.0 is going out and just searching random websites. Like this is such a crazy tool. If you're interested in studying and using and mastering AI to achieve alpha in the markets, to basically use it in creative ways, I'm going to be creating a community on school.com. The link will be in the description for that as well. But yeah, this is like super interesting stuff to me. So if it's interesting to you as well, you want to geek out, you want to go find some other projects or start looking at stocks as well, different ideas, be more than happy to jam with anybody. So summary and overall team score, boom. So we just grab the final score and the evaluation statement just for quick and easy viewing here. Got to make it green because I'm slightly OCD. Boom, like that, and then we just grab, look, it's got the sources, everything. So now that this is like clearly on my radar, we can actually spend the time and go deep with it. We can find, like, you know, do our own research. But this is just a great, like, first, like, you know, overall kind of filtering process, you know. So overall, the project got an A. Essentially, we have here an algorithm to score it overall. So it got an A, or A plus. And then the final thing, just to determine, so it's on my radar, but I can't just go buy this thing like willy-nilly. You know, that's again, that's asking for trouble. So I'll come over here, I'll look at the price action, and essentially what I would need to see, I mean, it's looking good, honestly. Like, it's this is a little bit funky, these candles up here, because they essentially it did start at 20 cents. So essentially these are the lows down here, which is you know, it could come back. It could come back. There's no real reason to believe that there's massive support here, although it is holding up for now. But again, it's like this. I have learned this from experience. You kind of assume that it's like, oh, it just started up here. No, it started down here. So it could come all the way back. However, I would personally be looking, like, given the fundamentals, I'd just be personally looking for a breakout, and then I would be a buyer of this coin, at least for a small amount. I would be looking for that breakout. I'd be buying it right here. Until we get this market structure, I can't be a buyer. But but overall, A plus. What do you want me to say? So that's a review, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, if you enjoyed that content, you watched all the way to the end of the video here, I'm going to assume that you are somebody who recognizes that mastering AI is going to be basically an essential skill moving forward. In this case, we're using it to find alpha in the crypto markets, but there's so many other applications. And so if you want to join a free mastermind of like-minded people who are working every day to master crypto, AI, and online community building, which I think is going to be the other side of the coin when everything's deep fake and no one knows what the fuck's going on, you can join our free community. Link will be in the description, and I'll see you on the inside.